Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your girl Alicia. Coming to give you, I can't even say a review. We're just gonna talk about Star. What's going on with Star, Alex and Derek, Nalex, and truth be told, I really don't care who ends up with whom at this point in time. It's taken me a minute to do anything about Wednesday night's episode because as a fan, I was done with the show. Season 3 first half, especially after the season, the fall finale or what have you. But you know I'm gonna hit on, like I said, I'm gonna hit on Wednesday night's episode. Then I'm gonna go into some of the questions that people have sent me. I actually find more satisfaction in answering you guys' questions and talking about what you guys send me in my inbox and stuff like that than actually talking about the actual show. My take on Wednesday night's episode, it was just like all the other episodes. They do the hit and miss, and last Wednesday was a miss. They tied their series low, and you do have some people who are very optimistic, who believes that the ratings are actually good. I don't really know how they can be considered good or well when you're hitting low marks. So I don't really know what goes on in those people's minds, but in my mind, it's not a good thing. I'm gonna start with Simone. Simone basically pissed me off almost the entire episode, which I know she pissed some of y'all off as well. There's a difference when you're going through something and you're hurting and you don't know how to process what you're dealing with. That does not mean you take it out on those around you. You don't take it out on those who care about you the most. And that's what she's doing. And just like the character Star, she gets a pass because her sister is in a coma, a medically induced coma. Because I'm going to come back to that. She just kind of gets a pat on the back. She disrespecting Carlotta. Then, she lights the person's picture or sign that they have outside of the record label, and it's just like, she's just doing team too much. It's almost to the point for me where she's a pointless character. Her attitude with Noah, I understand that completely. I understand the fact of her being upset. I understand the fact of her wanting to protect her nephew, but to tell the biological father that don't look at the baby, don't touch the baby, you gonna have to see me. That's my child. Now, if you want to go through the courts and do things, get all these legalities and stuff like that, we can do that. But what you would not tell me is that I cannot see or touch my child. So I'm like, let's be real, clear. Simone is 18 years old. What judicial system, and the judicial system is jacked up, but what judicial system is going to grant her temporary custody when, number one, you're 18, number two, you're not even stable, number three, we already know your situation going on with your husband and all of these deportation issues and so, yada 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 yada. Where the hell does Simone live? Last time I checked, Simone was still living with Carlotta, right? So I mean, even though she can stay at Star's house, it's like, what do you really have going on outside of your music career that will say that you're the best person to take care of this child, have parental rights over this child until your sister is out of the hospital? So I thought that was a far-fetched situation. Her whole attitude was just jacked. And then outside of the record label, when she was like, I just want my sister back. Like, you acted like a complete asshole, but now you just saying you want your sister back. That's supposed to make it better. Hell no, it was still childish and uncalled for when you have fans that is praying for your sister that want her to get better. A lot of people ask me about my feelings about Alex and Noah, and honestly, I don't really have any feelings per se. It's just that what I believe the writers are doing, like, they're dropping these hints because it's too many things that's going on to make me believe that Alex is like never gonna happen or non-existent, or that something deeper isn't there. Number one, Alex keeps bringing up the fact that her mom tried to sleep with Noah. She brought it up to Simone, and then she brought it up to Noah. What made it different for me is that when she told Noah about it, it was like, and it's the way she's expressing it, it's the way the writers are writing it, because I believe what she told Simone was, and when she tried to sleep with my boyfriend, let's not forget that. And then when she told it to Noah, she was just like, like, not to mention when my mom tried to sleep with you when we were dating. And she's giving too much she's giving too much to these things. Because I'm like, you are engaged to a man, who you propose to, but you're engaged to a man. Why does it matter that your mom attempted to sleep with your ex-boyfriend? That's over and done with. And the fact that out of all the things she could have talked about, out of all the experiences she had with her mom, as far as her drinking is concerned, her alcoholism is concerned, why would Noah always come up in that list? It's something there. It's something there. And then I want to talk about the scene where the reporter asked her about the wedding, the marriage, wanting to know if it was true, the engagement, wanting to know if it was true. And y'all see how Alex slid that left hand in her pocket? It lets me know, number one, you're embarrassed, boo-boo, because the chick was like, so there's no ring? Is Derek slipping? Of course not. No. So she was like, the reporter said, so y'all, you're happy, like for real, you happy? Yes, I'm happy. We know Alex but was lying through her teeth. She was not happy about any of that. It was embarrassment. And so for me, if she said all of that stuff to, Derek about how she felt about him, even asking him to marry her, why are you embarrassed? Why did you slide your hand in your pocket when you were asked that question? Because it's a problem there. So do I believe that Alex is happy with Derek? I do not. I believe that she loves Derek. Absolutely. I believe that Derek provides some type of solace out of the wild and crazy life that she has lived or will live, at this part of her life as an entertainer, or the past life with her parents. I just believe he provides something that she doesn't quite get from any place else. And I think it's almost selfish in a sense. And I was talking to someone about that. This is a straight up Daleks fan. And they were talking about, y'all need to give it up. It's over with. I'm like, first of all, I don't have to give anything up. And if it's over, it's over. Because like I said, at this point, I don't care who she ends up with. I'm not, and P.S., I am not really invested in this show like that. I watch it for the videos and to engage with people. But as far as going all out for Star and Alex and who else, I don't give a damn. I don't care who end up with whom. And it's the writers that have jacked this show up. Just the whole dynamic of so many things. Whether if I spend too much time watching your show and I'm doing this, I'm like, what? But and wait, if I do that more than laugh or be like, oh, if I do the first one first, that means I'm done. And I'm done and I've been done. So, but they do drop little hints in things. And so one of the things I find so interesting with Alex is that Alex, some people may say, I just want them to love me. I just want them to take care of me. I just want them to make me feel good. I want them to make me feel like I'm special. Alex's word is always happy. Happy is always that. I talked about, I was, not going back and forth, but I was engaging in communication with this, with this particular Daleks fan. And she was trying to tell me the differences between Daleks' relationship and, Nalex's relationship. And I always tell people, do your research before you approach me. But some of the things that people say, Store fans too, y'all on a whole nother level, do your research. The show is right there. Go back and rewatch it. If you need to be refreshed, go back, watch the show, boo, before you attempt to try to tell me something that doesn't make sense and that's not true. And one thing about me, you get to know me personally, you will know that Alicia is a type of woman that I would never say something that I can't back up. I research the hell out of everything. I go back and watch stuff 3, 4, 5 times, make sure that I'm correct at what I'm stating. So this is what I told her. When it comes to Alex and Derek, I think that the dynamic or the foundation of their relationship was laid down from the jump. It was an instant attraction, and it was having an instant sexual relationship, and I didn't really see a build from that. When it came to Alex and Noah, they were actually friends. It was a friendship. You could tell that Derek and Alex didn't have a friendship because when they broke up, there was no communication. They did not talk. Other than the episode where Hael's funeral was, they had zero communication, even though. And so they brought this up. Why I don't ever deal with the fact that Alex cheated on Derek. This was something that was brought to me by a Dallas fan and a Store fan. So let me deal with that. When it comes to Alex cheating on Derek, she did. That's something that I've acknowledged several times, and it's something that I've talked about several times. She did what she did. She cheated. She developed emotional feelings for someone other than her man. She did not tell him, and all of those emotions and everything built up into a form of a kiss that Derek found out backstage. It was wrong. It was hella wrong, and it was, you know what I'm saying? It was, and she should have been honest, but she wasn't. And, you know, as a result, it ended her relationship, and it did definitely hurt someone that she loved and cared about. And then I was like, you got to break this down too. The episode where Alex and Noah got together, when they were in Hayo's trailer, she made this statement. She told Noah, she said, I know what was happening between us. I just tried to ignore it. I didn't think it was fair to Derek. She didn't say that, you know, I had a loving man at home and I didn't want to do anything to hurt him. She didn't say I was trying to make it work with Derek, or I wanted my relationship with Derek to last. She didn't say that. She said I didn't think it was fair to Derek. And basically what she was saying was, this man has been in a car accident. This man is paralyzed. He's in a wheelchair. He really can't fend for himself. He can't do all of these things. This is the last thing that needs to be added to what he's already dealing with. It's not fair for me to do this to him. So I'd rather much stay to make him happy than myself. And we see that as a constant storyline when it comes to Alex, whether it's a take 3 situation, whether it's a Derek situation. She always puts herself last, and she just always does that, and you know, is sickening, and it's, you know, it's very redundant. I had several people ask me, you know, how do I really feel about the show, and even feeling like I'm negative about the show. I'm not negative about the show. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't take that. I don't see how you can watch this show. And there are some people who don't mind about the quality of writing. There are some people who don't mind about stuff actually making sense. And if you're one of those people, I understand how you can still be sucked in and drawn in and stuff like that. But you actually have people who actually love TV shows, who actually love writing quality and want to make sure stuff actually connect, things actually make sense. There are a whole lot of us that feel that way. So when you watch Star, it's so difficult to, you know, be in that place of rooting and cheering on a show that the dots just don't connect. Stuff just don't add up. Star was in a medically induced coma. When you in a medically induced coma, nigga, you ain't finna pop up in your eyes like that. It's just not gonna happen. Okay? It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I do not like the downfall of Noah. I do not like the fact that he's back in this position. It's making it seem like, you know, you got this black man who cannot be a great father to his child. He got to be saved by the white savior, and coming in, Jackson, you know, coming in, trying to... And let me talk about Jackson. You know, this is my issue. Jackson coming in to play Star music every day, that ain't helping with Davis. So if you had such a love and a concern for the well-being of that child, you would have been doing more than coming in here playing music for Star, who can't hear a damn thing. So, you know, his intentions for me were just like so skewed. I love Jackson. Lord knows I do. But it's like, dude, this is this man's child. If you felt like it was a problem, you should have, you know, got with Simone and see how y'all can do whatever to help him. And I think that's the thing that I don't like when it comes to Noah. I'm not saying that you should enable an alcoholic or anybody who's addiction, but what I do believe you should do is that you should try to be a help. You know, just like with Carlotta, I think it was tough love getting his mother in there. No, they need to have that conversation. And that was a true black mama moment. Like, no, I need to lay eyes on you. You could tell me what you want to over the phone, through text, but I need to look at my child and know, nah, nigga, something ain't right, or yeah, you doing all right. And the mama was able to tell instantly, no, you're not right. And just like Carlotta, you know, you're charismatic. You know what to say to get people off you, but I see right through that. So, and then next week, it looked like Noah was... We don't have to go through a detox, nigga. I'm like, what the hell? Because I'm like, from last week's episode, he was 12 days clean. What is going to happen that he actually have to go through a detox? What is going on? Because he looked hella rough. And it's a lot to make Luke James look hella rough, because we all know he hella fine. So I'm like, what the hell? I just hate that. I hate it with a passion. You know, I had someone, you know, send me a message about You know, why are you trying to make this a black and white situation? Why can't it just be entertainment? And why can't it just be this? Because of the climate that this society is in. You know, the structure of this whole damn country is, I don't mind. There's going to have to be a contrast of characters and all of that. But all I'm saying is, why is it that all of the majority of the black characters, okay, tend to be the ones who are doing all this shady stuff? You know, it's just crazy to me. You know, Jackson is squeaky clean. He's like, you know, Jesus, you're perfect, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's squeaky clean. Derek, squeaky clean. You know, and I hate it. I hate it. You know, you can see the humanity in all of the characters, but it's like some people just have it just so rough with Noah. I'm like, the bad father syndrome, you know, not taking care of his child situation, you know, the stereotypical portrayal of a quote unquote young black successful man. Whether he was light skinned or dark skinned, it don't matter. He's a successful black man in the music industry. So of course he's on drugs or he's alcoholic, and of course he don't take care of his kids. He's gonna be a paycheck father. You know, even though, you know, this man was striving to be better than what was displayed to him as a child, you still took him down this dark path. So, you know, I look at things like that, and this show is just, you know, it just pissed me off in that way, when you have a black man talking about Lee Daniels as the helm, as the head of this production, and you have the ability to change the narrative and you don't. So that's how, you know, I look at it. Somebody approached me about, I said, I feel like any woman who, you know, proposes to a man is weak. Damn it, that's how I feel. That's how I view them or you, if you got on your knees to ask a man to marry you. Because if you have to do that, he had no intention on marrying you ever or at that particular time. The hell? No. I just, it's just horrible. It's like, you know, watching a relationship that started off so great and just tumble all the way down. And, you know, I hate it, you know. However, you know, you got talented people on the show whose careers are going to be, you know, they're going to experience longevity and everything like that. And I'm happy for I'm happy for the next phase of their lives, because Star has truly dwindled down. People talk about, you know, the show's going to be amazing because Jude ain't pregnant no more. And, well, we see the result of that. What happened? You know what I'm saying? And I understand people rioting for your who you like and who you love. But I'm like, when I ask questions, some people can comment on my videos or message me private. And when I'm like, hey, okay, I hear you, but go look at this episode from minute mark this to this. After you look at it, tell me what you think. They either get ghosts. I ain't doing all that. But you me. You approached me. I didn't come for you. You came for me. So, you know, I'm just all about, like, just be real with your work. Have some integrity in your writing, whoever these people are. And honestly, the only thing that I can really say they have truly kept, you know, the same is Alex dealing with this thing of wanting to be happy, because she refers to it all the time. When she came in from the hospital, which that was unrealistic. She had a panic attack from the hospital up until she got into her house. Okay. But even with that, she kept telling Derek, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy and focus on this wedding. And I'm like, child, please. Anyway, that's another example of her trying to, you know, downplay her excitement or her happiness for someone else. I can't be happy when Star is in the house. Life goes on. Life goes on. And even the performance that they did with Gigi, I thought they did a good job and all of this stuff like that. When Simone told Gigi she need to get it together or fall in line because she off, I'm like, boo boo. Did you look at that performance? Because I'm like, if y'all gonna have Brittany say that in her line, in her portrayal of Simone, then you need to make sure that when she got on the stage that Brittany danced her little behind off, and she missed some steps. Okay, and some of her stuff she didn't get low enough, and we saw it. But I love the fact it seemed like the only person out of the younger crowd on the show who got some sense is Gigi. Gigi was like, bump what Maurice said. Hey, I need to take a break. I'm leaving the record label, and I didn't know she was going to do all that. But I definitely agreed to her taking a break. This woman just experienced her aunt blowing her brains out in front of her and everybody else. So she going through something. And I like that they showed that, because mental health is real. mental health issues are real. So I encourage people, you know what I'm saying? I love that fact. I hated the fact that they downplayed like their performance because Star wasn't here. I can't imagine, not performing with Star. Star done went on a whole world tour without y'all. She didn't give a damn. Star done hijacked your performances how many times? Not once, but twice. So what the hell are you mad about? Not mad about, but what the hell can you not do, Alex? Why does this bother you? And I'm like, here we go. This season 1, Alex. Season 1, Alex. Irritating. Carlotta and this baby. You know what? I knew she wasn't gonna be able to kill him, but I knew Cassie was. My dog, she came in on time. I don't believe in taking nobody's life. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. And I think she had been pushed, seeing all the hurt this man has caused her sister, and all the time that they wasted at being mad at each other for no reason. And she, she did what she had to do. And I can't say I was mad at it, Resting, well, he ain't resting in peace, but bye-bye, daddy. But anyway, I was happy about that. Maurice and Cassie, just very unorthodox, very interesting. If she was not Carlotta's sister, I'd be here for it. I really would, but I'm not, because that's nasty. What else happened? That's really all I want to talk about. I didn't really care about the Cotton storyline. Left field, but I'm like, okay, what y'all gonna do with it? Okay. Yeah, the mama them, try to do this prenuptial agreement. I don't blame them, because what does Derek have? As far as, he probably got his grandma's house, but whatever he has, it doesn't match what Alex has or where she comes from. So I don't have no problem with the prenup. If it was the other way around, I would be like, yeah, Derek, get that girl a prenup. You need a boo. So yeah, and I keep getting asked why I don't like Derek. I like Derek. It's not the fact that I don't like Derek. I like Derek as a total, as a whole. But I do not like what he represents, how much love he get, because I know if it was another character, if it was another man, it wouldn't be the same way he get passed because of his looks. Pretty much, that's it. We gonna be honest. Let's just be honest. We all, I believe, can admit that Quincy is on the show as eye candy and not for his acting abilities. So we gonna be real about it. Let's be real about it. It is what it is. I think for me, Luke, I don't even know if he had any professional training. I don't know. But what I can say is that his character on the show and his ability to pull from certain emotions is more than I've seen Derek do since he's been on the show. I guess because I can't even really get lost in the character of Derek, because we don't know nothing about the dude, really. So it's kind of hard for me to have any type of a attachment to him, because we know so little. You know what I'm saying? We know so little about him. Still don't know where the hell Ruby at. I think Nina supposed to be coming back, so we gonna see her. This is the mess, okay? This is the mess of a show. But that's really all I really had to say about it, about the show in particular. About the people who reach out to me. You're gonna be going back and forth with yourself, because I don't care about the show that much no more. At all. To me, the icing already on the cake. The writing's already on the wall. I don't see this show getting renewed. If it does, it's gonna take Jesus and every angel in heaven to get me to do a review, because it's gotten that bad. It's gotten that bad. So this is my little rant, rumble, review, recap, whatever you want. I just want to give y'all something, because we was approaching another Wednesday and I wasn't gonna do it. So I wanted to give y'all that a little bit. I ain't been in the car for a minute, but yeah, man, I just want to give y'all something. Hope y'all, have a good Sunday and a prosperous upcoming week. And I'll be back to give another one of these or something. If I'm impressed with the show, then maybe I could actually do a review. But since that didn't happen, I'm not expecting it to happen. We'll do this. I might go live. I'll let y'all know. But other than that, subscribe, comment, look through the other videos. They're a lot different from this, trust me. Yeah. Thank y'all, for your support. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will holler at y'all later. One.